morning and welcome to the Snake Pit here at Pelham High School in Pelham, New Hampshire for a Division III quarterfinal game on NHSportsPage.com. I am Pete Terrier. I got John Kesty on the other side of the video camera tonight, and this is a game that will send someone to the Final Four at Southern New Hampshire University on Wednesday night. And it's the #1 Pelham Pythons against the 9-seeded Mascenic Vikings. Vikings got here after going up to Guilford earlier in the week and knocking off the 8-seeded Golden Eagles, much to the dismay of our leader at NHSportsPage.com, a Guilford alum, Dave Haley. Pelham, meanwhile, took care of business at home against the number 16-seeded Belmont Red Raiders. And it's a big game here tonight. The last game in the storied high school career of Keith Brown. He's nearing 2,000 points. He became the all-time leading scorer at Pelham earlier this season and hoping for back-to-back championships in Division III. They won it last year, ran the table, went undefeated. We'll get you all the highlights, all the play-by-play, the post-game reaction as well with the winning team and the winning coach. And I want to thank our sponsors for tonight, Salo Masonry out of New Ipswich. Russell Salo, he's had a long line of Mascenic basketball players, the Salo family. Very, very well known in the Mascenic Regional District, and we appreciate the support. Salo Masonry, they do commercial and residential masonry, and they're looking to build a really, really strong foundation here. They got a young team. They're hoping to give their best shot against Pelham tonight and maybe pull a major upset and get their spot at SNU on Wednesday night. Thank you very much for watching. It's playoff basketball on NHSportsPage.com. And folks, just a reminder that you got about a week left to go to register to be a member of NHSportsPage.com so you can continue following all the coverage that we provide. We're going to go registration only very, very soon. And we've got a special offer going on up until next Thursday, March 10th, where it's going to be a $50 registration fee, and you'll be able to see all the videos, all the coverage, all the articles, the radio show, the previews, everything we do here, everything that you've been grown to know and love about NHSportsPage.com. We're going to require a registration fee, and it's $50 if you do it by next Thursday. And we really appreciate the support, and we hope you'll join us along as we continue on as a registration-only website in the very near future. Shot, it's no good. Rebound, Nystrom. Now Brown up ahead, Frank. Frank has it left side. He dribbles it to the middle. Right side, Nystrom. Bounce pass, low block, DiLoretto. Working against Ojala. Power move, and he puts it in off the window. And Ojala went flying to the floor as Cam DiLoretto just has the size that Mascenic just can't match up with. 6:23 left to go first quarter. They go inside to Ojala. Swings it out, Halumbo for three. It's off the mark. The rebound, Frank up ahead of the pack. Nystrom lays it in. 4-0 Pelham. Left-hand side, Werner into the hands of Stoffenecker. Stoffenecker is going to drive, got shut off, kicked it to Ojala, now to Gibson, left wing. Gibson feeds it back to Ojala. Ojala dribbles, pass on the baseline. Werner with a 16-footer, and he hits it. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 4-2 Pelham, as the Pythons are in a man-to-man to start. Gibson having some trouble with Kyle Frank, got it away to Halumbo. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's Werner, feeds it. Stoffenecker couldn't get the handle on it, and Frank comes back the other way. Frank attacks the glass. Offensive foul. Nice job by Werner, standing his ground and taking the charge on Kyle first quarter. On the drive, Werner to the bucket. Missed the shot. Brown got the rebound. He's going to push it up the floor with the dribble. Brown into the lane. Brown finger roll, and he gets it to go. Keith Brown's on the board. It's 8-3 Pelham, a 5-point lead against Mascenic here. 3:10 left to go in the first. Bounce pass in the paint to Werner. Kicks it out. Ojala up top, Halumbo. Halumbo on the drive. Jump stop. The pass to Ojala. Feeds it. Werner thinking about the three straight ahead. Instead he drives. He flips it up and in. Cooper Werner with a nice drive and a make. And it's 8-5 Pelham on top by 3. Gagnon over the timeline. Now to Brown in the middle of the floor to Kyle Frank with 12 seconds. Keith Brown gets it. Now back to Frank. Frank gets the pick from DiLoretto. He swings it. It's a pass that's picked off by Werner with 4 seconds. Werner's going to attack. Werner puts it up and it rolls in at the end of the first quarter. And it's 12-9. Pelham leading after 1. But Mascenic has to like the position they're in. Down only 3. On the right baseline, kicks it out. Gibson for 3. Back rimmed it. Frank with the rebound, up ahead to Nystrom. Nystrom feeds Gagnon. Gagnon takes 1 dribble and then takes the 3. Back-to-back threes. After a 3-point lead at the end of 1, Pelham's got it up to 9 with 2 straight threes. One by Nystrom, that one by Trevor Gagnon. 18-9, 1 minute gone by in the second. Now left side, Stauffenecker. Stauffenecker puts it on the floor to the free throw line, swings it left side, Werner for 3. Cooper Werner has been the best player so far, he and Gibson. And it's back to a 6-point deficit, 18-12 Pelham. Brown has it left side, Phillips in his shirt defensively. Brown opens up for a jumper and good, a foot on the line, so it's only 2. But Keith Brown starting to heat things up a little bit, it's 27-12. Pelham's on top by 15. In deep right wing, 2.5 left to play in the half. Feed it to Ojala. Ojala forces up a shot. Rebound Pelham, outlet Frank. Frank attacks. Frank lays it in, nice play. Kyle Frank and Jason Starr wants another timeout. It's a 17-point lead for the Pythons, 29-12, 2:18 remaining in this first half. Gibson trying to work. It's John Granfield in the game right now, number 5. And here's Gibson, feeds it to Ojala on the free throw line, and they almost threw it in the backcourt. And this is not a good looking possession for Mascenic. Colombo on the drive, the teardrop goes. And just when I was saying the possession wasn't looking too good, Colombo answers with a rainbow, a little runner, and that breaks the run. And it's 29-14, but there's only 10 seconds left. Granfield with it. They get it to Brown. Brown wants to take the last shot. Off the window, it's good. And that gives Pelham a 31-14 lead at the break. 17-point deficit for Mascenic. Pelham doing a job defensively and doing just enough on offense. Kyle Frank feeds it to Brown, left wing, underneath DiLoretto. High man in the first half with 11, make it 13, as DiLoretto is just dominating inside. 33-14. Cam has 13, and the lead is 19. Here's a steal, Frank gonna take it in himself. Lefty layup is good, and that is not what Pelham wants to start this second half. Kyle Frank's got 4 in the game, and the lead is suddenly 21. I might have said not what Pelham wants, but it's certainly what Pelham wants. It's not what Mascenic wants. 35-14, almost 2 minutes gone by. Feed it on the low bloke, Werner. Werner in the kick out, Gibson for 3 left side. Gibson swish. Maybe that's going to get him started. 35-17, Damon has 6 points. First 3 of the game for him. And 37-17, 20-point lead. Werner with it, goes on Pantaleo, jump hook, gets it to go on the bounce. Cooper Werner's in double figures, he's got 11. And it's 37-19. They go right back to the low post. It's DiLoretto, power move, and a soft finish. Cam DiLoretto's got 15. The lead is back to 20, 39-19. 5 minutes left in this third quarter to the left. Spins around on Nystrom. Colombo down the lane. Bounce pass. Ojala got tripped up. Kept his footing. Colombo on the drive to the bucket. Uncontested Chase Colombo. 39-21. Back the other way. Brown has it. Brown goes up top. DiLoretto puts it on the floor to the basket. Too strong. Got his own rebound though. And Cam DiLoretto has got 17 points and the lead is back to 20. 41-21. Colombo up top, Werner. Werner puts it on the floor, now he backs it off. Swings it left side, Stauffenecker. Stauffenecker dribbles to the free throw line, pull up jumper, in and out, rebound Brown. Brown, outlet pass, Nystrom puts it on the floor, floats to the hole, and banks it home. Timeout, Coach Starr of Mascenic. It's a 22-point deficit, 43-21, 3:59 left to go. in the third. Ekstrom has it on the left-hand side to the baseline. Swings it up top, Frank. Right side, Gagnon, open 15-footer. It's no good. Keith Brown, nice job with the rebound and the putback as he just warded off the Mascenic defender, used the body, and then scored the two. It's a 26-point lead, 47-21. Brown has 12, his first two here in the second half. He's going to take the long three, and it's no good. Rebound, Stauffenecker. Stauffenecker ahead of the pack, Werner lays it in. Cooper Werner breaks the ice, cuts the lead to 24. Werner's got 13. 47-23 final minute, third quarter. Missed the second. Rebound, Ojala. Ojala behind his back, cross timeline, right side. Colombo fires a three. Colombo, this kid gets hot, and he can shoot it. He's got 12, and it's an 18-point deficit, 57-39, 2:15 to play. Brown's going to fire a three, and Keith Brown hits his second straight three, and it's back to 21-point lead. Keith's got 22. And Stauffenecker is bringing it up. He's going to take the three straight away, back rims it. Rebound, Stauffenecker. He's going to lay it in off the window. And the final score is going to be 63-44. Pelham wins. They're moving on to the Final Four. They'll take on the winner of the Winnisquam-Hopkinton game in the semifinals at Southern New Hampshire University on Wednesday night. Matt Regan here, fresh off his quarterfinal victory, 63-44 against Mascenic. And Coach, it's a 19-point win. Your team played very, very well for three quarters, or at least most of three quarters, but got a little ragged there at the end of the third quarter. They made a run, got it down to 15. You guys staved them off, but I'm sure you got some things to work on heading into the Final Four on Wednesday.
Yeah, we've got to execute for four quarters. I thought we got lazy with about 2 minutes left to go in the third. I thought that continued for pretty much the rest of the game until about 3 minutes left to go in the fourth. We started to defend again and rebound, and we got some easy baskets. But, we didn't go in enough early in the fourth quarter. We made some poor passes. But overall, I thought we played pretty good.
I thought Cam DiLoretto was a man, especially in that first half. He had 11 points, finished with 17. They just couldn't stop him, couldn't match up with him.
Yeah, he had a really good game against them the first time. I think he had 25 points. When he's going right, he's a big boy. He's tough to stop. He knows how to use his body. He's finishing both hands. So I'm really happy. That was a game plan going in, was to feed him early and kind of like try and get them to collapse and then open it up from the outside. So I thought we did a good job of that in the first half.
And Keith ended up with 24. It was a very workmanlike 24. Didn't really get the three ball going until the end. But you obviously know you have like the guy that we talked about, the matchup with DiLoretto. No one else really has a player of Keith Brown's magnitude. So it's nice that he's on your team.
Yeah, I mean, he's very smart. He's a high basketball IQ. He understands the game. If they're going to try and take him out, he always finds the open guy. He creates for others. He's not one-dimensional. So, it's kind of like you got to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to stop him? Do you want to contain other guys? Either way, he's a tough matchup. I mean, because he'll always find the opening.
All right, speaking of matchups, Wednesday night, it's Hopkinton. They win at the buzzer. We just got the update on Twitter on your phone. Your thoughts on playing the Hawks on Wednesday at SNU?
We better be prepared for multiple defensive looks, and a team that's going to execute and be very disciplined. Dave's one of the best coaches in the state, so, I got my work cut out for me.
All right, Coach, congratulations on another Final Four in D3. See if you can go get yourself a back-to-back championship.
Thanks, Pete. Appreciate it. Thank you.
We got Keith Brown, Cam DiLoretto here. Pelham moving on to the Final Four once again. Second straight time in D3. And I'll start with you, Cam, because I thought you gave them some major problems. They just couldn't bang. I mean, look how big you are. I mean, I'm a pretty big guy. They just didn't have anybody that match up with you. You had 11 of your 17 in the first half, and it seemed like you were just too big and too strong for them.
Yeah, it's something I wanted to work on, since we're going to SNHU. I wanted to keep the playoff going, so I wanted to try my best and work hard.
Hey, Keith, obviously this must have been emotional for you tonight. Your last game in this gym, 4 years as a varsity player here at Pelham. You became the all-time leading scorer. What does it mean to you to play this one final game in front of your home crowd before you head out there and see if you can really finish your real goal for the year, and that's win another championship.
Yeah, I mean, our goal is to win a championship since the beginning. It sucks. This is our last game here at the Snake Pit. I mean, the Snake Pit has been pumping for the past 4 years. I loved every game playing here, win or lose. I came out with my friends and we played. So it's just bittersweet pretty much in the last game. It's good to have this victory.
Do you have any clue who your opponent is? Because I can tell you if you don't know.
I'm thinking it's going to be Winnisquam.
Well, I would have to say you're incorrect, sir. Hopkinton wins it at the buzzer. Wow. So you got the Hopkinton Hawks. Your thoughts on facing Hopkinton?
I wasn't expecting it, but I mean, good for them, I guess. We played them a couple weeks ago, actually. We played really well. I think we won the game here in the Snake Pit, so should be interesting in what type of defenses they're going to do, and hopefully we can just put the ball in the basket.
All right, how about your thoughts? I mean, are you surprised? I mean, maybe I shouldn't ask you that. We don't want to get you any bulletin board material for the other team, but your thoughts on playing Hopkinton?
I'm excited. That's all I can say is they're a good team, so I'm excited to have a little physical match. It's going to be a good game.
All right, Cam DiLoretto, Keith Brown going back to the Final Four at SNU.